Hey everyone, I'm gonna see what the cards have to say today because I'm feeling a lot of energy. Sorry, my cat's here. He's just gonna hang around, I guess. So I have these oracle cards. Let's see what comes out. Okay, a lot going on for sure. Okay, we get boundaries, family, heart fog, and conflict. Okay, so as a detail, you might be going around, you might be getting a lot of mixed signals from your significant person, okay? Regarding family, there might be some conflict that's having you uphold your boundaries. This might be you or this might be your person actually. So they might be going through a heart fog. There might be a detail about family, either what to do about family, maybe regarding pregnancy, children, or just family dynamics in general, and just keeping boundaries with family. Okay, so there are some conflicts going on in the background. I want to pull one more card actually, and then we'll clarify the cards. Clarity. Okay, so truth is coming. Intentions, honesty. So you or your specific person might have gotten clarity about the situation. There might have been a lot of heart fog. I'm seeing, yeah. Okay, so it's pretty clear. I mean, we'll get some more clarifying cards with the Cosmic Insights deck. Thank you, sir. Let's see what details this might be about your person or yourself. What is this conflict about? Who is this conflict about? They don't want to talk, that's for sure. They're keeping things close to their chest. You might be a bit of an outsider in this situation. You might be in no contact from what I'm understanding here. You might have kept those boundaries up, which is good. Things are unhealthy in a dynamic. Please keep those boundaries up. You said probably enough's enough. Why is nothing? Okay, there you go. Oh, start cycles. Okay. So cycles are important in your dynamic. So karma, fate, something ending, something new beginning. So this might have been an ending to your, you might be in no contact in this situation, but something's going on in the background. Fate is important, and cycle. So you might be going through a cycle with this person. Okay. Oh. Okay, this one wants to come out. Guardian. So we have a lost loved one who's watching over you. So you feel like maybe you feel like you're protected, which is true. I mean, we all have our little guardian angels who are protecting us. Also, the love spell came out. So you've been bewitched. So you feel like an attachment to this person. You feel like maybe this love was, you're feeling entranced, maybe a little bit of obsessive. And the honeymoon card. So maybe as a key detail, maybe you're attending somebody's wedding or a function, a social gathering, maybe a work event or a party. That might be a detail for you. Okay. So let's get some love pop cards about more details to see if this is like your dynamic and to see if this fits your situation. Okay. I want to see more about what's going on with you or your specific person that you have in mind. Okay, I'm getting a third party situation. So maybe it's a family dynamic that we were discussing in the beginning. Maybe it's what disrupted your relationship. So maybe in your case, maybe your family's been a deterrent in this situation, or maybe their family's been a deterrent in this situation. Yeah. Maybe you're seeing a lot of signs from the universe, a lot of repeating numbers. So like 1111, 222, 444. Maybe every time you pick up your phone, you see mirroring numbers as well, like 818, that type of thing. It seems like your person is dealing with a lot of insecurities when it comes to like examining the relationship of what's going on. Let me get one more. Okay. Okay, 3 more popped up. I'll take them. I'm being called to take them. Infidelity. Okay, so the third party situation might not only just be family. Okay, there might have been some infidelity going on in the background, and a lot of gossip. Okay, there's a lot going on, to be honest. Okay, third party situation. Either you or them are in a third party situation. Okay, so maybe your third party situation is family, or maybe you're attached to someone and you've felt like you were entranced by someone else, or maybe they are in a third party situation. It could be you or them. Either way, there's a lot of gossip surrounding this situation based on this dynamic. And somebody's kept their boundaries up. So I'm assuming this is you in the collective. Maybe you realize this is not where you want to be anymore. You want to kind of break part of this third party situation. And it was just karmic for you. Maybe you realize this was just cycles keep coming into your life. So you've gotten a lot of clarity due to this. Okay, let me pick up some tarot to see like who this person is. Maybe they'll show up, maybe you'll show up. See what's happening for the future of this dynamic. Should you keep your boundaries up? What's going on with the third party? First, let's get some cards about who this person is. Like what's coming next for this dynamic. Okay. There's a lot of heartbreak going on. Okay, so somebody found out about the third party or knows that it's going on. So the third person in this dynamic is well aware of what's going on. And a thick, juicy Ace of Wands pops out as well. But it could also mean that somebody led with like a lot of lust. There's the Page of Wands. So this person's very immature. Maybe they want to start something new, restart, refresh a cycle. They want to heal. Yeah. The Knight of Cups also came out. I'm not sensing a lot of maturity in this dynamic for this masculine energy for sure. Quite immature. They want to fix things, but they don't know how. They're just leading with passion, like fix things by being intimate with someone and not talking about it. It's more of like, who are you and like, where do you fit in this situation? You've gotten the clarity. So you as a collective are the person who has received the clarity. You're resting. You're focusing on what you want in the future of a connection. Okay, it doesn't have to be this person specifically. But I'm getting the Page of Swords here and the Four of Swords. So you're healing. Okay, so if this came across you, maybe you are the third person in this situation. And you realize maybe this dynamic was just like cycles and it was very unhealthy for you to be in here. Maybe you received some clarity in regards to maybe this person had a third person in the background and did not tell you, and you found out about it. Okay. What's the future of this connection? What's the future of this connection? A lot of juggling going on. This person is still juggling. Actually, you're wondering if you should walk away. You're wondering, is this my person or do I walk away? So you know about this third party. You know about this whole dynamic. Okay. You're wondering, is it worth it for me to stay and wait for this person? Maybe they're going through a lot of things in the background and you're in no contact. They seem quite immature, to be honest. Can I get a bit of insight about who you are? Magician. You have spiritual gifts. You're manifesting this person. You really believe that this is your person, and but you're left questioning. And now you have some clarity about what's going on. You want to start new. You want to start a new cycle. It's repeating at this point. You have a lot of emotions. You might be a water sign. The Queen of Cups came out. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You lead with your emotions for sure. Okay, so there's a lot of love here. You guys have a lot in common for sure. You guys are both cups coming. Is it worth it for you to stay in a dynamic there's a third party involved? The third party, I'm assuming, is another person, but also could be family. It's a bunch of different stuff, okay? Can't just be also one thing. That flipped out. Justice. So, I mean, you're getting what you're owed, basically. Are you the main person or the side person? I feel like the side person. Wait, you know what I mean, right? Like, there's always one person that's been there longer than you. And you probably came out of nowhere in this person's life, and they're feeling the person in your life is very overwhelmed and anxious about this dynamic. Fate, karma, cycles, intuition, secrets, crossroad, with clarity, more clarity is coming, and then it comes with the devil. Okay, so there's a lot of attachment when it comes to this masculine energy that's unhealthy, and this person might be younger than you. Okay, so there might be an age gap in your dynamic. But this masculine comes with a lot of unhealthy patterns. So it's definitely on this masculine side. And you're kind of just sitting back. Should I start new? And this masculine energy is very tied down by the weight of the situation. Maybe it's been going on for a long time, because I'm seeing like repeating cycles here. So you're probably in the midst of this karmic wheel. And you're still in the early parts of your dynamic. It's probably been going on for a while, but it doesn't mean that it's over. Okay, so I feel like it's continuing. So you have to decide, is this something that you want to keep playing out until it resolves itself? Okay, but there's a lot of secrets here I'm seeing in the background. Okay, this person is probably not as truthful to you as you think that they are, or maybe there's a lot of things in the background you don't know about and you're not involved in. This person's not working on themselves though. They seem happy and content where they are. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. But there is a choice that has to be made, okay? Between two people. I want to know who this third person is. The Hermit. This person, everyone knows about the dynamic of what's going on, okay? There are still some secrets here. What those secrets are, it's dependent on your situation, okay? So everyone's quite aware. The family's aware of your situation. The third party is aware. You're aware. They're aware. And nobody knows what to do. It's like, do you wait for this person? I'm seeing the Page of Cups here. Somebody wants a new beginning. Here's a little cup of love. I don't see any healing in this situation. I'm seeing a lot of uncertainty. I am seeing a counterpart though. So, am I seeing two masculines? Hold on. No. Is it? Let me get some more clarity. Maybe you're... I'm seeing multiple masculines in energy. So maybe a father figure is what's getting involved in this situation as well. So I'm seeing a King of Pentacles. Very money focused, but also at the same time the King of Cups came out. So there's a lot of people in this field of the relationship, okay? And I'm seeing a lot more of the cycles here, but something's coming to an end, okay? Some cycle is closing out. You need to sort this stuff out. It's kind of a mess here. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold, to be honest. And I'm seeing another king here. And choices. The illusion of choice, right? Like, who do I pick? You're going to calmer waters. There's turbulent waters, and then you're like, you know what? I'm over this. I want my 10 of Cups. I want to heal from this heartbreak. And I want to be in my feminine energy. The Empress is all the queens put together into one, okay? So you're going to learn from this situation, okay? There's a lot of too many energies in this field, okay? You want reciprocal give and take. You're tired of the burdens, and you want to focus on the future, okay? You have to be your magnetic self. This is messy, okay? You don't want messy. It's too messy. Too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen, okay? Close out the cycle, okay? Keep your boundaries up. Stop focusing on what this other person is doing with the third party. Move it along. It seems like pulled out almost half the tarot deck here. Like, it's a complicated story for sure. I'm not... There's too many secrets going on that you don't know about, and you're left out in the cold. All these other energies know about each other, okay? And what you need to focus on is healing, okay? Removing yourself from a third-party situation if that's what you're dealing with. You received the clarity already, okay? Clarity is already there. I think it's best to walk away from what doesn't serve you. If this person wants his cake and eat it too, or their cake or her cake, you can't do that. You can't have more than one, unless you're polyamorous or something, but you can't, you know, I don't think you were put in a third party situation because you wanted to be in that situation. But yeah, there is a lot of chit chat going on in the background. And you do feel entranced by this person. You're in love with them, yes, but at the same time, you deserve better. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. I hope this helped. If you ever feel like you're in a compromising situation where you're put in a third party, please walk away from that. You deserve reciprocal love. You deserve somebody who invests fully in you, and without the promise of leaving that other person for you. You know what? Let me pull out some Burning Heart cards to see what this person has to say to you in this dynamic. Okay. I want to see if there's any secret messages that they want to tell you. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. And I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Okay, so there was a lot of back and forth in this dynamic. There might have been a runner-chaser dynamic. You might have been the chaser. They might have been the runner. They had a third party already there, and you kind of like just like kind of met them when it was least expected. And then they realized, hey, I can't be what I need, like you need me to be, but I still want to keep you around. And maybe things will change, but maybe they promised you a lot of things, but maybe they promised you like, oh, I'll leave this other person and then come join you, and they didn't do that, and you're kind of like left in limbo there. But now everyone knows about what's going on. They waited too long to decide. He can't let you go, or she can't let you go. This person's confused, okay? They leave you, and then they realize, I still want you. They come back, and you're like, I love you, and you get back together, and then you're like, no, like, and you keep your boundaries up. Keep them up, okay? This person is not ready to make a decision. You need to one person needs to step away from this situation for sure. Work on themselves. If it's meant to be, it'll come back, okay? If it's not, that's not your person. I wish you were here with me, okay? There is a clear separation here. Obviously, them or you cut off communication for sure. Messy. It's at the end of the day, I mean, whose fault is it, right? I mean, it's a learning lesson for sure. I think this is, you tame my demons. Do they? If you're still in a third party, I don't know if their demons have been tamed. You deserve better than whatever you're going through, okay? Also, the third party involved, okay? It's probably not on them either. There's one main energy here that's juggling, and have been juggling for way too long, okay? Especially if everyone knows about this situation, family and all these dynamics, and there's gossip, like, please back away. It seems like this was just a karmic lesson for you. I hope this helped. Sorry I didn't have better news, especially on Valentine's Day. You would think that you would want to hear something really cute and sweet, but sometimes the reality of the situation is you're not in the healthiest dynamic and you need to move on. And I feel like this is one of those moments where you have to sit yourself down and just be like, I deserve better, I need to do better, and I need to learn from a situation and just grow. So yeah, I hope this helped you. And yeah, I hope I have more. Honestly, I'm so flabbergasted by all that energy. Yeah, I hope you guys heal, okay? I hope they heal. I hope everyone in the situation heals. Just somebody needs to move on, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. So have a great day. That's all I have for you. Okay, all the best.